You guys, two things. So I miss you guys like crazy, of course. I haven't done a reading in a while, but I did want to share with you some messages I received via Dream State. So this was last week. I should have told you sooner, but it takes me a while to kind of process things because I just want to make sure I'm doing my due diligence as, a channeler to be able to make sure I'm, giving you the scenario properly, correctly, and then also offering some sort of, solution or prevention, how you can, get through this. But anyway, you guys, I got the inside scoop on whoever this person is that possibly came in and out of your life, an ex-partner. This person showed up unannounced. I mean, almost expectant that you would just open and willingly embrace them with open arms. And it just seemed like that sort of composure that they had about themselves in the dream state. Now, I don't know if because, excuse me, here we go. I don't know if because my physical representation was part of the dream, it wasn't one of those to where I, slipped in someone else's vessel and was able to get the inside scoop. I felt like they knew it was me, because that what made it seem like as if they thought it was cool. Anyway, you guys, so in the dream, I saw this person. It was almost like leaving the room, but they thought I left the room, but I really didn't. Or I remember kind of getting low to the ground and they thought I wasn't listening to their conversation, but I was, because that was my intention, was to eavesdrop to hear what was going on. But it's like they knew I was in the building, whether it be like the same room or the next room over. But anyway, you guys, this person had a shoe. So the shoe obviously was on the ground, but I saw them pick it up and it's like they were kind of holding it in their hands and as if they were doing some sort of divination to sort of like read the shoe. So, for me being in the dream, I'm wondering what's inside of the shoe. So obviously, if you all are quick-witted, you understand the reference, like somebody putting you in a shoe is a hoodoo ritual or spell. It's like you want to, I don't know if it's domination. I'm feeling that that's the energy, is to dominate someone. But what this person specifically was doing with the shoe, it felt like it had some sort of contents that were maybe like fragile, or they couldn't let get out or move too much around because they were holding it like really gently, this shoe. So long story short, it just kind of felt like, is there a spider in the shoe? Is there like some sort of insect that they don't want it to get out? Is there a liquid in the shoe? Like, what are they reading inside of the shoe? So that's the first thing, you guys. So somebody possibly put you, if this resonates with you, put you in a shoe. So you have to kind of look up that spell and what that even means. And preventive wise, I would say try to combat somebody being dominant over your energy, but that just comes by way of protection of your energy and calling back your energy. This person could have an article of yours. They could have a shoe of yours. So that's another thing to kind of think about. All right. So the other thing was this person, the same person that had you in a shoe. They also were having some conversation on a phone with what sounded, okay, so this is a masculine energy that, was performing this thing, right? Now, the conversation that they're having, it sounded like a female, but I could tell that it wasn't really a female. You see what I'm saying? It was possibly somebody posing as, or maybe this was them not even posing. This is who they were. But it was sexually oriented of a conversation. But what I gather is that they were two masculines on either side of the phone. One possibly is identifying as a female, or maybe not even. I don't know what that is, but whatever it is, no disrespect to anybody, but it felt like service for hire sort of energy, that the person who was responsible for putting you in the shoe was having a conversation with this person. But here's the tea. So the conversation was an energy surrounding like, it's working. We got them. This is it. Yeah, we're doing, so it made me feel like these two were conspirators on whoever's in the shoe. So this was a plan that they hatched, or they're both watching, or they're and waiting, or maybe there was some sort of promise of something between these two. So I want you to take that and do with it what you may and might, in order to protect yourself, and first and foremost to be able to identify what the hell is happening here. So I'm being told right now, so if you've been feeling like headaches, and more specifically migraines, this could apply to you. Okay, so there was another instance while I'm on this page that there was a child in the next room sitting at like a little small square dining table, and their position was their back was to a wall, but they're sitting at this table, but they're facing the room that this person was having a conversation with. So I don't know if this person is responsible for like a 12-year-old, 11-year-old energy, like a masculine, we'll say a young man, of raising them or being around them. But I can tell you the energy surrounding this young man was not pleasant. They were disappointed. They were scared. They felt ashamed. They were looking down. They had both arms on the table, but kind of looking, just the energy over them was, they were succumbing to whatever I just described, those energies. So I don't know if there's something that's being harmfully done to this young adult that they're ashamed, they don't want to say. But yeah, there's something surrounding that as well. So I just wanted to let you all know about that. And then the other thing I wanted to mention too, you guys, like I don't know if I said this in the beginning, but they're thinking that something's working. But then here's the other side of that, is that you have people who are now shamefully running from your energy because they know it's not working. So that's the other side of the coin. I experienced something like that this morning. I'm like, oh, that's the energy right there. Like somebody who possibly you felt wasn't being genuine, but it seemed like they were pleasant. You wanted to believe that they were, being nice and had your best interest in mind, when they communicated about you and to you about certain things. This could be a neighborhood, a neighbor sort of energy as well. But then things were revealed to you that this person might be, the problem, right? So it's kind of hard to come out of that denial of that. But there was an instance to where, you're doing your daily routine, and this person also is wanting to step out and do the routine, but then they spot you and then they try to run back in, but then they realize that you already saw them. So now they got to kind of make quick conversation with you. But for some reason, it's just not the same anymore. All right, y'all. So I hope this helps. It's a great day. I feel like reading some cards, but anyway, I'll see y'all soon.